Dragon Ball FighterZ 2 is basically already here, and so with all that, I just want to be a little bit giddy for all the things that were shown. Just talk about a few bit of characters, and that's it, So, let's just get right into it. So, when it comes to it, who do I really want to start with? Well, let's start with Goku Black, since I made a video on him. And while I don't think that anything they did really fixes the issues I had with Goku Black, being Zamasu's representation in Goku Black's moveset, I will say I'm very happy with the changes that they did for him, and I'm very much interested in playing Goku Black yet again. Though the character I'm most interested in playing is definitely Super Saiyan Goku, with his shiny new level 3, keeping corner. It's just cool looking. Less damage, but it's still really cool. The characters that I play, Gogeta Blue, Broly, Gogeta 4, etc., I really do like a lot of the changes that they made for them. Like for instance, with Super Broly, I appreciate the combo ender, having it so that if you finish the combo with Eraser Cannon, that they stay right in front of you so you can immediately go for the grab instead of having to do vanish into the grab or dash up into the grab. It's really a nice buff, and I like that Gogeta Blue can now actually get really good mid-screen damage, because one of the things about Gogeta is that in the corner he does crazy amounts of damage, but mid-screen, I mean, yeah, without assists you can kind of struggle a little bit, but not anymore. Not only that, but now he has actually a really decent low, you know, it's 9 frames, but the thing about it is that he dashes towards you, essentially slides to your DMs, and that's how that works. It's essentially a mini version of his medium, just a little bit faster in terms of frames, and I wouldn't say it's as, noticeable, when Gogeta, torpedoes himself to you with his medium versus him just sliding to you with his light. It's really nice. Speaking of Super Saiyan Goku getting a new super, I like that they actually gave characters like Trunks and Vegito's follow-ups to their supers that are also references to the source material. Like when Vegito tries to punch Zamasu after he dodges the final Kamehameha, or how Trunks slices Frieza after, Frieza dodges the Bang Attack. Things like that is just super sick. I really do love it. Those are just nice attentions to detail that I just adore, and I mean adore. When it comes to Z Broly, I'm surprised they buffed him at all, but hey, this is the reality we live in, and I am proud to be a part of it. Not only that, but Gogeta 4 now has a not a full screen, but it goes very far lariat, which it's just a ZX lariat, but still, it's nice. I mean, one of the issues with Gogeta 4, or one of the intended issues with Gogeta 4, one of his intended weaknesses, is that he doesn't really have good full screen options. And while the lariat certainly isn't changing too much about that, it's still nice that he has one way to essentially close the gap. Not only that, but they even buffed other, things about characters that you didn't think they needed to be buffing. Like for instance, Krillin's senzu beans can now heal true damage, just a chunk, a little bit, though this can result into Krillin living. I mean, okay, sure, why not? And Zamasu, I love what they've done with Zamasu. I mean, the flight, the air dash through the flight, the fact that he gets double air dash. And speaking of double air dash, let's talk about Ultimate Gohan. His level system got completely reworked. I love what they did with it. Now every odd number, it gives you basically something new. So obviously level 1, you still get Machine Gun Punch, but then level 3, you get double air dash. I say double air dash, but you get, you get 2 air dashes. When it comes to level 5, you get reverse speed, which you used to get at level 7 prior. At level 7, you can get some specials and the specials. It's crazy the amount of damage that character can dish out now. It's definitely worth going for level 7 than before, right? So that's really nice. I really love a lot of the changes. Too many for me to go over, but I do want to go over some system mechanic changes. I love the Z change mechanic. That is so great. It just allows for more combo routes and better synergy with some characters, like how now characters like Vegito or Goku Black can literally allow Z Broly in the corner to get his alternate level 3. Things like that is just so nice. And to me, this patch was essentially just making Dragon Ball FighterZ, it wasn't to balance the game, it's to make the game fun. And I like fun over balance. That is my logic with anything, because if the game is balanced but not fun, then it's not a fun game and I don't want to play it. But with this instance, I really do love a lot of the changes that they did. I love that they buffed every character except Gotenks, and I do indeed love a lot of the system mechanic changes that they've done. I'm very much appreciative. Honestly, I really really hope this isn't the end of Fighters. I hope we get a new season of characters. I hope we get more crazy stuff like this down the road. I really do think that it might be over, but I hope it's not. When it comes to it, this feels like a brand new season minus DLC characters, and I'm very happy with the changes, but I'd also like to see some fresh new faces, but maybe that's just me. And of course, my main hope is rollback netcode. I know a lot of people are saying that they'll probably release a Dragon Ball FighterZ 2 just for the rollback, but in my opinion, I just don't think they'll do that. I mean, they could, definitely, but considering what this game is supposed to basically be, I think that artists would rather, in my opinion, and this isn't, you know, this is me speaking for them, of course, but I just think that they would rather move on to another, you know, anime or manga series, Shonen Jump series, than make a Dragon Ball FighterZ 2, because that allows for a brand new, you know, breath of life, you could say, for a different series to get this Dragon Ball FighterZ love in a fighting game, you know, 2 or 1-on-1 fighting game, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, like here. Hey, regardless, I just think it'd be interesting, but that's just my opinions, of course, and I'd like to know yours. What is your opinions on this patch? For me, I just can't wait to just experiment with the entirety of the cast. There are obviously, like I said, a lot of characters I didn't mention, a lot of system mechanics I didn't mention. I didn't want to make this whole video like a crazy show about all of that. I'd rather you just see it for yourself. I'm very appreciative of Tyrant in Damascus, and of course a Polish man, for showing off, you know, or at least, well, saying what most of the patch notes were, because they didn't really show off a lot of them. They were just like, we have some videos. I kind of wish they just had videos for every character. I mean, sure, live gameplay is nice at the same time, but they should have at least done videos for every character. It's better to visualize the changes rather than, you know, actually just be told what they are. That's why I like, you know, channels like Beefy Smash Dudes who do the version update videos, because it helps better visualize the changes between the previous version versus the, you know, post-patch version. With all that being said, I thank you all so much for watching. Please take care of yourselves, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Peace!
I'm coming through, partner with the tools right. You're the fire, I'm the wind tonight. Burning tread, haha, that's right.